Hello everyone, today we are at Hemant Surgical Industries Limited and we are talking to Kaushik Shah ji. He is whole-time director and CFO for the company. How are you, sir?
All good, ma'am. Thank you for
Okay.
hosting me, and I'd like to thank all my well-wishers, my investors, and of course, my father, forefathers, and the whole generation who have supported me throughout. And it has been a journey of 35 years. Yes, ma'am, please.
Okay. So please take us through your journey of growth.
Ma'am, it has been. Of course, I started my company in 2005. Just as a Gujarati, we have that genes of taking the responsibilities at a very early age. So I started with just marketing dialysis consumables, and from there has been a roller coaster ride of more than 20 years now. I guess 18 years, with some lot of valuable lessons which I have learned from marketing, and it was a wonderful journey from a marketing manager to like a marketing director now. Of course, in Hemant Surgical, and this company is 35 years where we started, just importing with wound care and intravenous disposables with JMS. And currently, we are the technical collaborative partners manufacturing products in India. And the whole strength was to manufacture everything in India, which we are under process. And then, the company entered into many verticals like renal care, critic care, cardiology, anesthesia, oncology, which has added value addition, as well as it has helped us for the expansion and bringing the presence in the global market. Thank you.
Start.
So what are the major achievements of the company until now?
Ma'am, the major achievements are we backed the emerging player of MSME platform 2024 recently. We were the pivotal player, to setting up the largest dialysis center of India, which has, it's a cashless for any of the dialysis patients, where 6,000 dialysis patients are getting, dialysis free of cost. So that was our biggest social achievement, what I feel, basically. And, the another thing is with JMS, which is our principal company from 35 years, and being in a part of their journey with manufacturing products in India, JMS is taking as our, their core technical partners to manufacture products in India, where JMS will market our components and products on a global platform. So this is a very, very big achievement for an Indian manufacturer who is collaborating with a Japanese company to, showcase their products which can be equivalent to their Japanese quality, and we can market it across the globe. So that's the biggest achievement what I feel.
Okay, what is the current company's market share?
Current company's market share of JMS?
JMS as well as in India.
The JMS will be contributing close to 40% of our turnover. 20% will be renal care, 20% will be exports, and 20% balance will be our own made aero plus healthcare products, imaging radiology, and cardiology.
Okay, that's great. How strong is your brand?
Brand presence, if you talk about, ma'am, HSIL is a brand riddle. It's a multinational in itself. If you can, our core strength is we are working with more than 400 dealers across India. We have a presence on pan-India basis, and with 2016 we started our journey for African and overseas market, and now we are very strong in Africa as well as Philippines and few other Asian countries, where HSIL hold a very strong brand as a quality product deliver as well as into services. Thank you.
And it continues. Which are the major countries which you are exporting to?
Currently into Africa, Philippines, and our vision is to go on a global map and take India on a global map, ma'am.
Okay, how do you look at the opportunities?
Opportunities are very bright because I got it's an inspiring journey of Mr. Narendra Modi, our Prime Minister, emphasizing to be a self-dependent country, and to say to a globe that India is here and India has arrived. So this gives you an inspiring thing where you want to manufacture products in India, quality products in India, and show world that this is the most competitive country where world can look at. And of course, with lot of liberalization, single window systems for the approvals, government support, subsidies. We are looking and we are very keen forward to bring 100% manufacturing in India from last 35 years what we were importing or doing semi-assemblings or So this is, we are on a verge of journey of bringing 100% localization in India and re-exporting from India.
Okay, how do you look at R&D, quality standards and innovation?
Research and development, ma'am, I'll be very honest with you that Hemant Surgical is not from a trading background, but we highly rely on precision, quality, as well as research and development, where we have been pivotal in bringing new innovations and creative products in the field of healthcare. And now, as I see India as a emerging sector where our government is also keen, for investing in research and development, collaborating with the starting partners, collaborating with the outsourcing agencies to bring creative and innovative products. So this also boosts our morals practically to invest more in research and development where we have a backup.
Okay. Have all the funds raised from the IPO utilized?
No, not at all, ma'am. Because basically what I justified in IPO was, we are going to bring 100% operations in India, and the lead time of from the purchase to the execution will take 1 year. So basically, as we said that with JMS and other collaborative partners, we will require, we are on a verge of bringing 100% localization in India. So capex will be required for infrastructure, machineries, running cost, everything. So we have placed the orders, but as it goes all phase wise, the installation, the validation, all lot of factors are there. So we are on that phase which has almost taken it's almost 9 or 10 months, 11 or 12 months after our IPO was issued. So we are on that verge where we have already ordered the machineries, and within very few months it will get installed, and once the validation is done with our principals, we will start the localization in India, and it will bring more and more cost competitiveness and profitability to our company. And our volumes will also increase, which is a very value added point, because our cost will reduce down drastically from the products which we were importing in semi-assembled form, or we were doing localization. But when it comes to 100% localization, there will be lot of cost competitiveness to this thing.
Okay, so how much additional profit margin you are looking at?
Ma'am, definitely we are looking somewhere where at least I cannot say the exact benchmark, but definitely the profitability, as we are doing the localization, the cost of the products will reduce, and it will definitely boost the profitability of the company. But figures, of course, it's all
Approx.
I cannot say approx figures also, because it varies, ma'am, because it is all the projections are from day one. I'm not going to get the market what we are assumingly. So it's a roadmap of next 5 years. So I cannot say the exact or approx figures, but yes, being from semi-assembled to doing 100% localization and utilizing the resources which are very, very viable for being a cost-effective products, we definitely see the the cost profitability and the profitability increasing. Yes.
So all the things which you have expanded after the IPO, the effect will be coming in the next quarter?
Not next quarter, because next quarter is very early, because still the process of validation, because of course it's a multinational company, so they have to validate my product, they have to give me an approval for the commercial commercial sales. So I definitely feel that next 6 months will be a process where we have to give 100% one-to-one for the validation process, and definitely you can see the changes in the third quarter of next financial year.
Okay, please tell us something about the manufacturing plant.
Yeah. Overall, ma'am, we have 3 manufacturing plants in technical collaboration with our principals as well as our self-manufacturing. One is located at Kalyan Sonale, which is a state-of-art facility which is ISO 13485 plant, 5,000 square meters dedicated. It's a state-of-art facility. The second plant is at Adgaon, that is around 2,400 square meters. It is also with the technical collaborative with JMS and other products. It's also a state-of-art facility. Third is we are having a plant at border of Maharashtra that is called Achad Industrial Estate, and it is for low volume, external preparations and small volume parentals, like which are required in dialysis and disinfectants. And every 3 plant practically is working under first shift, and it is almost close to 80% utilization.
That is very nice. So, what is the further expansion you have plans on?
Ma'am, we are Hemant Surgical is very keen in introducing. Last year, this year we got 90 products registered with CDSCO, that is a regulatory body for cardiology products. Hemant Surgical is also entering big time into criticare on a very bigger expansion, and as well as ophthalmology. So these are the three things which we are looking forward. Ophthalmology, we have signed contracts with some Japanese companies, basically, which are very reputed and established, and to market their products. So this is the line forward, where ophthalmology, cardiology and criticare, this is the three segments which we want to focus in next year, along with our existing expansion of our current manufacturing as our current products.
Okay, are you looking more on turnkey projects?
Turnkey projects, ma'am, is a part of Hemant Surgical. We started our journey in 2016 in Africa, where we visioned to go on a global platform. Before that, we were only catering all the domestic area. But when we entered and started participating in Africa, we saw there are a lot of challenges in the healthcare when it comes to other countries where they lack resources. They don't have technical professions to maintain the medical equipments, and neither they have the medical representatives to cater or monitor any kind of patients. So we began our journey, where we were very successful, as with the experience of more than 25 years into renal care. We started turnkey operations, where we pitched ourselves as a service provider in Africa, where Hemant Surgical will be a single stop solution for creating a dialysis center, and there how we were very successful. And till date, ma'am, with the core expertise of Hemant Surgical, our technical professions, our R&D people, we have been very successful in installing more than 200 turnkey projects, in the field of renal care, in the field of diagnostics, and also in the field of different verticals of healthcare, where it is in Philippines and majorly in African countries.
Okay, how much do you look forward for the maintenance market? Because since you are going to do the maintenance and provide the services as well.
See, it's going to be, of course, what I see as the healthcare provider. Now the hospitals are opening up. Our healthcare sector is booming. Government is also on a big time, to the purchase and their expansion. So our volumes are increasing when it comes to installation of medical equipments. So of course the service and maintenance part is also going to be a big boost in next 3 or 4 years coming down the lines, because in India, we have to give all the medical equipments with 2 years, 3 years comprehensive warranty. So once we look into it, that after 2 years or 3 years, as our installation base increases, we see major revenue boost from the comprehensive maintenance as well as the annual maintenance services, definitely.
Okay, what is the current order book position?
Current order position is, we are very well placed. We are of course it's organic growth, which is 8 to 10% every year. But this year, definitely we are looking for a few turnkey projects which are under pipeline to be executed, as well as few government tenders which will close down, which are under verge of process, where we are already under L1. We are not disclosing it, but we are under L1, and hopefully the orders will be converted very soon. So we are looking at a big boost from the government tenders, as well as some some overseas turnkey projects. Yes.
Okay, please tell us about your financial strengths.
Financial strength is, ma'am, as a company, as a HSIL, it's a 35-year-old growing culture, traditional companies, where we always safeguard ourselves, as well as the motto of our investors. And if you see our last journey from last 35 years, step to step, apple to apple, we have always reduced our liabilities. Our cash credits earlier were 9 crores, which has been reduced to 3.5 crores. So there has been a reduction of close to 6.5 crores. Overall, the term loans practically for execution of the manufacturing plants have also been reduced drastically. So our interest and liability burdens have been reduced drastically. If you see our our last 5 years or 7 years of the portfolio, and we do aim practically strength by strength to safeguard our investors by minutely implementing strong governance of each and every penny wherever it is executed, as well as the sales, the capex infused, which has been in a right direction for setting up the manufacturing plants. Yes.
Okay. How do you foresee the future of the company in next 3 years?
Ma'am, if I say next 3 years, it is, I can say, it's going to be very exciting, and it's going to be very interesting the way we are going, because we are on a verge of revolutionizing Hemant Surgical from last 35 years, where a lot of creations, innovations has been done in the product portfolio, and we will be launching very new products which are not there in India. So we will get a value addition where a lot of products which will bring lot of benefit to the healthcare sector. And if you see my next 10 years, ma'am, HSIL, a culture of care, which is a slogan to me always, we always believe to go on a global platform where we have a presence across the globe, where HSIL will emerge as a manufacturing company giving quality products, as well as the most stable platform for service providing, and also for bringing innovations in healthcare. Yeah.
Okay, so what is your vision then?
Vision, of course, is to go global, ma'am. That's my vision.
Okay. What message you would like to give to the investors?
That they are in right hands. Thank you.
Okay, any other important point you would like to share?
Ma'am, the most important part is for our young entrepreneurs to believe in themselves, to have patience, and to be with self-confidence. Because, of course, India is a challenging market with the cost competitiveness we have, but what I have seen when we execute ourselves, or when we see the global platforms, or when we go across global exhibitions, that India is taken very seriously now when it comes to manufacturing. So I want youngsters, rather than jumping and securing their studies and going to UK and US, you are there in India, focus on India, invest yourself in India, and you will see drastical changes in your country.
Okay, how do you look at the outlook, industry outlook?
Industry outlook, ma'am, I think so in next 5 years. Like if you compare our CAGR and the export ratio, and in next 5 years we are going to multiply it by 20 times, what I feel, and India will be on a platform where we will have billion exports very soon with respect to healthcare as well as medical devices. Figures, of course, it's very skeptical, but India, I think so, will be the second largest player after China in healthcare across the globe, what I feel.
That's a very nice outlook.
Yes.
So thank you so much, Kaushik ji, for the important information you have shared with us.
Thank you, ma'am, to you and IBM for hosting us and giving me an opportunity for sharing my visions, my missions, what we have done from last 1 year to our investors, and as well as to our well-wishers who have kept faith on our company, and we will definitely deliver, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much.